Welcome to today's topic, Solution of an Equation from Chapter 4. Students, you know what is an equation, how to frame an equation from the given statement. Today, we will look into what is a solution of an equation. What is the solution of an equation? The value of the variable which satisfies the equation is known as the solution of the equation. Once again, what is the solution of an equation? The value of the variable which satisfies the equation is known as the solution of the equation. Let us see an example for that. X plus 3 equal to 8. Students, you know this is an equation. Why do you call this as an equation? You can see an equal to sign here. So, this is a mathematical equation. Can you tell me which number for x will satisfy the equation? What does it mean? When I put a number for x which makes this equation true. Let us see. If x equal to 1, what will happen? 1 plus 3 equal to 4. But what is the condition in your question? It is 8. So the equation will be false. Let us put x equal to 2. 2 plus 3. Is it 8? No. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So the equation will be false. Which equation? This equation will be false. X equal to 3. Put x equal to 3. What will happen? 3 plus 3 equal to 6. It is not equal to 8. So, again the equation will be false. If I put x equal to 4, what will happen? 4 plus 3 equal to 7. Again, it is not equal to 8. So, if I put x equal to 4, the equation will be false. Now, let us see x equal to 5. Yes, 5 plus 3 equal to 8. That is correct. So, when I put x equal to 5, this equation is true. So, the solution of the equation x plus 3 equal to 8 is x equal to 5. What does it mean? If I put 5 in the place of x, this equation becomes true. Okay. Now, is it easy to do like this, putting values from 1? No. So, you have a particular method to solve a problem. Let us see. How to solve an equation? The method we use here is known as transposing. What is the method known as? Transposing. Now, let us see what is transposing. Solve the following equations. The equation given to you is x minus 1 equal to 0. Read it with me. X minus 1 equal to 0. Students, this part is known as left hand side and this part is known as right hand side. LHS and RHS. Usually what we do is we keep the letters on LHS and constants on RHS. What is that? Letters on LHS and constants on RHS. Clear? Now, again reading the question, x minus 1 equal to 0. Here letter is x and you have minus 1. Minus 1, when you take to the other side, what happens? Subtraction becomes addition. Subtraction becomes addition. X is equal to 0 is already here. So we wrote 0. Then minus 1 changes to plus 1. Clear? So what is the value of x here? X is equal to 1. Let us see the second question. X plus 1 equal to 0. X plus 1 equal to 0. So this plus 1 we will take to the RHS. From LHS to RHS. Okay. Plus is addition. So when you take to the right hand side, what happens? It becomes subtraction. So x is equal to 0 minus 1 is minus 1. X minus 1 equal to 5. X minus 1 is equal to 5. I'll make x stand here itself. Minus 1 I'll take to the right hand side. So what will happen? Minus 1 changes to plus 1. Minus 1 changes to plus 1. So 5 plus 1. What is 5 plus 1? 6. Where is this 5 coming from, children? It is given in your question. Okay. Next question. X plus 6 equal to 2. X plus 6 equal to 2. What is the next step? Plus 6 you will take to the other side. What happens? Plus 6 changes to minus 6. So what is there? X is equal to 2 minus 6. Look here, children. X equal to 2 minus 6. Here 2 is already there on the RHS. So don't write it after 6. Here you should write whatever is there on the RHS first. 2 is already here. So I wrote 2 first. Then plus 6 changes to minus 6. Make sure that you are writing like this. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. Next question. Y minus 4 is equal to minus 7. Y minus 4 equal to minus 7. Minus 7 I wrote first. Then this minus 4 when I take to the other side it becomes plus 4. So y is equal to minus 3. Next question. Y plus 4 equal to 4. So what is y? Y equal to 4. This plus 4 changes to minus 4. 4 minus 4, 0. So what is the solution? Y equal to 0 is the solution. Similarly, y plus 4 equal to negative 4. Y plus 4 equal to negative 4. I wrote negative 4 first. Then this plus 4, when it comes to the right side, it became minus 4. Clear? So what is minus 4 minus 4? Both are negative. So you will add minus 4 minus 8. Students, don't forget to apply the subtraction rule of integers here. You have negative numbers. Beware or be aware of that. Now, till now you were dealing with subtraction and addition problems. Here you have 3L equal to 42. In the first slide, I told you what is 3L. 3 into L. 3 into L is equal to 42. So, when I take this 3 multiplication to the other side, it becomes division. So, what did you learn from here? When multiplication is moving to the other side, it becomes division. Multiplication, when it moves to the other side, it becomes division. So, L is equal to 42 divided by 3. What is 42 divided by 3? It is 14. So L equal to 14. Now one more example. 8y. What do you mean by 8y? 8 into y. 8 into y equal to 36. Don't read it as xy. It is 8 into y. I want to take this multiplication to the other side. What happens? It becomes division. So 36 divided by 8. It is not possible completely. So we will remain it as fraction. P by 7 equal to 4. What is this 7 doing here? It is divided. How will you read this? P divided by 7 equal to 4. Division, when it goes to the other side, what happens? It becomes multiplication. So division, when it goes to the other side, it becomes multiplication. So divided by 7 becomes multiplied by 7. P is equal to 4 into 7, that is equal to 28. Now see the next question. 20p by 3. Here you can see two operations. What is that? 20 into p divided by 3. How will you read it? 20 into p divided by 3. Once again, 20 into p divided by 3. So divided by 3, when it goes to the other side, it becomes multiplied by 3. 20 into p is equal to 40 into 3. What is 40 into 3? It is 120. 20 into p equal to 120. What happens? P 20, when it comes to the other side, it becomes division and you will get the answer as p equal to 6. Now read this question. 3 into p divided by 10 equal to 6. 3 into p divided by 10 equal to 6. So divided by 10, when it goes to the other side, it becomes multiplied by 10. And 3 into, when it goes to the other side, it becomes divided by 3. So the final answer is p equal to 20. Now let us conclude this session. Here today we dealt the solution of an equation. How to solve an equation? The method we used is known as transposing. That is, the operations on one side of the equation, when it goes to the right hand side, the opposite operation holds. That is, addition becomes subtraction, subtraction becomes addition, multiplication becomes division, division becomes multiplication. This is the method of transposing. So, students, copy the notes to your notebook and study well. Hope you understood the concepts clearly. Thank you. Have a nice day.